amazing stunts, top secret technology, the excitement of the skies. Channel 8 WMTW brings you an exclusive behind-the-scenes preview of the Great State of Maine Air Show. Live from Brunswick Executive Airport, here are WMTW's Steve Minnick and Tracy Sable.
Well, good evening and welcome from Brunswick. I'm Steve Minnick. Thanks for joining us on this air show special.
And I'm Tracy Sable. We have planes and performers that you will not see anywhere else right here tonight on WMTW News 8. And I hear we're going to have a fantastic weekend for it.
It is indeed. You know, we've talked all week long about how great the weekend weather, and I'm glad to say no changes. Heat, humidity out of the picture. We've got a chilly night out here right now, but that sets us up for a great looking day tomorrow. Sure, it's going to be cool at the start with temperatures mostly in the 50s, but we're going to quickly climb up to the 60s, into the 70s. Humidity levels are comfortable, and we are looking at some very low humidity, which means excellent visibility, sky nearly clear. I couldn't ask for a better weekend for the air show.
Very good, Roger. Thank you. Now, there is no question about it who the star of this show is. It is the Blue Angels, and so far they have been making, well, we'll say they have been making quite the roar. And they arrived here yesterday afternoon, and they have been practicing, very busy practicing ever since. And now this is the first time that they have appeared at this air show since the budget cuts grounded the jets back in 2011. Now today, I was one of 3 civilians fortunate enough to have the opportunity to fly in one of these F-18s myself.
Oh my God, that was awesome. That was an awesome ride.
It's an absolute joy to go flying with you.
Tony Campbell is a teacher from Brewer. If that smile affixed to his face is any indication, this will be a ride to remember.
It's amazing. Don't take it for granted.
Finally get to do this.
All right, sir.
He's taught me well.
Yep. You ready for this?
I think so. In fact, I know so. It's 45 minutes of what Captain Jeff Coos promises to be a real appreciation of just what this jet can do.
If you feel sick, it could be a rough day for you. If you fall asleep, you might catch up on a little sleep, so you may feel rested by the end of it. Who knows? But ultimately, I think you'll feel a little bit of an adrenaline high. You know, it's a lot of work up there.
All right, there's 60 knots, 80 knots. You can feel that acceleration pushing you back a little bit. There's 100.
I think you'll be excited to get back and feel like you've accomplished a pretty impressive ride.
Hit it.
It's a steep climb from the very start.
Awesome. Here we go, Steve. Squeeze your legs. Take a deep breath. Ready. Hit it. Good. Engage your abs. Squeeze your legs. Really good. Take hit. Hook.
From the coast to the mountains.
That's the second tallest mountain in Maine.
At one point, the captain says we pulled 7.1 Gs. And how about this for speed? Rangeley to Rumford in less than a minute.
Take a deep breath. Here we go. Ready. Hit it.
And all, I'm happy to say, without getting sick and without falling asleep. Once back on the ground, yes, it indeed was a ride to remember.
Oh, was it?
Well, there isn't an adjective in the dictionary that can describe how much fun that is. Oof.
And I still have not come up with a word to describe it. And he warned me at the beginning, that was a workout up there. When I got out of that plane, it felt like I had just run a 10-mile race. It was really, really exciting.
Well, I'm so glad you got to do that,
Yeah.
Steve. And maybe next time, you know, the backup right here will get to go. But we're very happy for you.
Maybe.
All right. Thanks so much, Steve. All right. Well, you know, despite the amount of practice and training needed to perform those intricate maneuvers, the Blue Angels still take time to give back to the communities that they visit. And this morning, they visited the Barbara Bush Children's Hospital in Portland. As you can see, the pilots also made visits to local schools today as well. While the Blue Angels may be the highlight of the show this weekend, there are plenty of other entertaining performers and planes to see. And for more on that, let's go to WMTW News 8's Jim Keithley. Jim?
Thanks for being here, first of all. You know, and you guys go to 30 air shows a year and actually run about 12 of them. What goes into pulling something like this off, first off? It's got to be a huge feat.
Well, it is. A lot of hours in planning that we found out in December 2013 that we were going to get the Blue Angels here, and planning started right then and has all culminated with what's going to happen this weekend.
So give us some of the other highlights. We've heard about the Blue Angels. What else is here?
Well, for the first time ever, we have the United States Air Force F-22 Raptor, which is right here behind us. They're going to be doing their first demonstration in Maine. It does things that no other aircraft in the world can do. We have military, classic military aircraft like the B-25, the P-51 Mustang. We have civilian aerobatic legends that'll be out here doing stuff. Just on the ground, in the air, great family fun.
All right, tickets still available, obviously told me earlier.
Yeah, we have tickets for both days available. The premium seating is sold out for Saturday, but there's still some limited premium seating remaining for Sunday. General admissions available for both days. GreatStateOfMaineAirShow.us.
All right. And you're talking 80 to 90,000 people coming into this town. That's a lot of people, and you've got a job ahead of you for the weekend, and good luck to you. And Herb Gillian, again, is the air show spokesperson. We'll be checking in with some other people here today, and as the show goes on, we'll toss it back to Tracy and Steve now.
All right, Jim, thank you. Now, before you head out to the air show this weekend, make sure to check in with WMTW online and our mobile app. From the latest forecast to a special page dedicated to the air show, you can find everything that you need to plan your weekend. Now, as we just heard, the most high-tech planes are the ones that are parked right behind me. Actually, the most high-tech planes in the world. They are the F-22 Raptors, and they are so advanced that right now they have 24-hour security here, and we are limited in how close that we can get. Now, the U.S. Air Force Raptor is considered the world's most advanced aircraft, and in one of the most sought-after demonstrations on the air show circuit. Now, based at Langley Air Force Base in Virginia, this will be its first ever appearance in Maine. It has the ability to stop in midair, hover, and do flips in one spot. And Jim will speak to one of its pilots coming up a little later on in the show.
Well, Steve, from sophisticated technology to old-fashioned now, the B-25 bomber, known as the Panchito, took flight this morning, and I was lucky enough to take to the sky with photographer Frank Rios. It was so much fun. The Panchito started flying just 4 months after the attack on Pearl Harbor, and the bomber is now on tour with its disabled American Veterans Flight Team.
That's all we're doing, is spreading awareness what the DAV does, and remember the veterans that went into the air in World War II, Korea, Vietnam, always volunteers.
Well, what a fun flight with Larry Kelly there. And also, you know, not all these planes come here from the United States. Some come from other places like Czechoslovakia, that is. The L-39 jet was built during the Cold War, and WMTW News 8's Paul Merrill took a flight in it earlier this week.
Our pilot was Larry Labriola, whose nickname is Lunch because he says he bought lunch too many times.
I don't particularly like the name, but I do like lunch.
Larry owns a landscaping business in upstate New York. He says he bought this L-39 as his fun plane because it's an easy and safe plane to fly. Jets like this one were used during the Cold War to train Russian pilots.
It's really a G machine. It's made to take up to 8 positive Gs and 4 negative Gs. So where that arm, if it weighed 10 pounds today, it'd be like 70 or 80 pounds when you're pulling G's.
See that?
After a quick safety lesson, we were ready to take off. The L-39 can go more than 350 miles an hour. A few minutes into our flight, Larry let me take over the controls. It only took a slight movement of the stick and push of the pedal to get the jet to bank.
That responds right away when you move it. Yeah.
Before we started pulling G's, Larry told me to tighten up my body to keep the blood from draining from my head.
Tighten up. Yep. Get ready. I'm going to turn, and I'm going to pull. We're going for 3 G's. Hold on. Take it tight. Wow.
Next, it was time to do some rolls. An aileron roll is just like an extended turn. Going upside down left me a bit queasy, but I couldn't ask Larry to land just yet.
Guess I won't get many chances in my life to say, go ahead and do a barrel roll.
Having the horizon spin up and over your head is pretty disorienting. We pulled 3.5 Gs during this maneuver. After that, it was time to land. Solid ground never felt so good.
All right, you know, Steve, I talked to Paul earlier today, and he said he got a little bit nauseous on that flight, but boy, did he have fun. And you went on that,
and I can
you?
attest to that because a couple of years ago, lunch took me up, and it was a lot of fun. So.
All right. Well, that we're coming back with a lot more. And, you know, not all those jets take to the sky. We'll introduce you to one pilot who gets his thrills without leaving the tarmac.
And it's the biggest boy in the yard. Roger Griswold introduces us to Fat Albert and what makes its captain so special.